A favorite home makeover series with a twist launched a reboot last year, and the audience loved the return so much, they got another season out of it.
Yeah, take a look at this clip from the new season of Trading Spaces.
Sayonara carpet.
Hildy, they did just get this carpet.
I know, but this is so not Japanese. Japanese are the tatami rugs.
I'll have to stop you, Hildy.
It makes me feel really bad.
I wanted to go with a pattern that wouldn't be difficult to line up every single mark.
I didn't want to do wallpaper.
We give up.
Paige Davis, the host of Trading Spaces, is here to tell us more about what we can look forward to this season. Welcome.
Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Scott. Of course, you show the clip. You show the clip with the, the homeowners who were arguing with the designers.
Well, we were just talking about if you could come and do our houses, like how would it be if we traded spaces? So, I'm sure there'd be a little.
Well,
arguing.
after seeing that clip, are you sure you want to trade spaces? Because our designers don't really pay attention to their teams. I don't know if anyone told you.
That is so funny. I'm so excited for this season because you start off with one couple wants the 70s, one couple wants the 50s, and they're both two of my favorite eras ever. So this is really exciting for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, who doesn't like mid-century? It's so awesome. And the other set of homeowners, they have an obsession, an absolute super fandom for Burt Reynolds. Oh. And they love that whole era. So that is actually what the homeowners wanted. And their teams give them that. Carter does a whole 1970s Burt Reynolds-inspired living room. And Kahi Lee, who was a new designer who joined our family last year, she does a 1950s mid-century inspired living room for the other couple. And we had so much fun with this episode because we brought in a vintage car for the open of the show, and we got dressed up in the time period, and it was really fun. But the trade itself is still very classic. It's two sets of neighbors. They go over, they didn't know for sure they were going to get what they wanted. I think they started to figure it out when they realized they were doing the other for their homeowner.
Well, I'm married to someone who doesn't ever want to get rid of the knotty pine, and so he would say that you need to keep that. That's a mid-century trend. But you can update things and still do a decade, right?
Absolutely, but you can even keep knotty pine and just change the stuff that's around it. I mean, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you need to get rid of that. I'm sorry. I should have had your back, Kara. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
So the premise of the show, even season 10, it hasn't changed. There's $2,000 and 2 days to do it in. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's great. I mean, it's such a challenge, and I think one of the things that made Trading Spaces such a success and why people loved it so much and it became such a fan favorite is that it was attainable. Even though a lot of the design ideas were unconventional and some of them were really crazy, it was inspirational. It helped people see that you could do something, you could have big impact in your room in a short amount of time and for a relatively attainable amount of money.
So how do you get your families? I know so many people probably wish they could be on this show. Any advice for people out there of how they can maybe get picked?
Well, you have to write in. I mean, you have to let us know. And the more brave you are, the easier it will be for you to be chosen. Because a lot of people, they write in and they always want to do, we want to trade our guest room, or we want to trade the room that's way down in the basement that nobody ever goes to. And you'll be chosen a lot quicker if you're willing to choose a room that is a risk.
Absolutely.
That it actually matters to you if you like it in the end.
Speaking of risk, Carter, he looked like Burt Reynolds. Was that a real mustache Carter had?
That's a real mustache. And you know what? We're doing a lot of press for this season of Trading Spaces, and he likes to say that he, grew that mustache for the episode, but that is not true. He had that mustache. He had it. He loved it. He shaved it off. And then TLC asked him to put it back for the Burt Reynolds episode.
What a great story.
So he wore that mustache all on his own, not for the show, long before we did that.
Well, Paige, you're a delight.
I'm calling him out right here.
You did it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And again, the new season of Trading Spaces airs next Saturday at 8 p.m. on TLC. Yeah.